Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know that I look a little different today. First off, my edges are just flying up, but I got my hair ready, you guys. It was necessary. It was time. But anyway, I am in the office today. I had to move some stuff around. I got to reach out to my artist friend and get this painted back here, get this wall painted. Um, get some new seat covers for these seats and buy some things and get everything organized. Once I get my office together, I'm gonna send you all a nice video or post pictures of it. It's gonna be super duper awesome. Trust and believe me, I feel it. It's gonna be amazing. But anyway, enough about my office. I thought I was behind on Queen Sugar. Come to find out, I was not. I think they missed the week. So, right on time. But anyway, I know I'm not lit up like I usually am. I am in Virginia. I left my ring light at home. So next time, okay, I'm gonna have a ring light for this office here, so it'll be permanent. Anyway, let's hop on into this wonderful episode of Queen Sugar. So we start off with Ralph Angel and Darla going to the police station because they kept looking for him and they was wanting to ask questions. So they went on ahead and went to the police station and Darla was uplifting him a bit. She's like, you're so strong, you're so brave, you're this, you're that. She was being a good woman to him in that moment so that she didn't stress him out. And so he said he was having a revelation about he can't go back. He don't want to go back. He just cannot go back into the system. You should have thought about that before you did what you did. I'm telling you, man, the way that Rap Angel operates, Aunt Vi said it. It ain't nothing but that ego. But anyway, let's keep on. So Nova's back home. Her house is ruined. That house is just torn to pieces. It's really upsetting how they did her in her home. And so Charlie called her to let her know, hey, I'm at the police station. Ralph Angel, I think she said Ralph Angel was arrested. But whenever she was in with Darla, I think Darla said he just came and asked questions. So I'm not really sure what it was, but whatever. She told Nova that he was, arrested at the station. So then we see Micah. He's at school studying with his friend, who's gonna be Bay soon. And then Teacher Bay walks in. I can't remember her name. I don't even know if they ever told us her name, but Teacher Bay, she walks in. Um, and, she's talking and she lets him know, oh, what are you doing? He said, I'm preparing for the presentation for her class actually. And she's like, oh, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have a special take on it, a unique, I think a unique take. And the friend is like, oh, you're gonna have a unique take. It was real cute. The friend was offering up services like, hey, if you need me, I can stay and we can chat if you need. And Mike was like, no, I'm good, bro. Everything's fine. So they dap up. Two guys, I think it was the two gentlemen from the organization, stop by and look. So Micah decides to give him a full embrace, a full hug versus that dapped up hug. And I was like, I'm like, oh my god, it's so cute. And I know he did it because in part, I'm not gonna kind of remove affection from you as a friend just because these people here, have an issue or take issue or whatever. Um, I like it. But at the same time, I feel like Micah is his feelings are about to start becoming a bit confused. He's about to start becoming a little bit more confused about his feelings because it's going to go from, oh, I was doing this as kind of a supportive thing, and I feel like it's going to move into that direction of, oh, do I really like this? Again, I think I said this before, I like their progression with Micah and this sexuality realization because it is so uh, uh, it's a good depiction of what it really is. I know sometimes a lot of folks be like, oh, they was always gay, and sometimes it's not that. Sometimes it's truly about the person. That's why some people, they're pansexual. Um, it's not about the gender or the sex. It's about who you are as a person. Um, but I loved it. So we see Prosper and Billy, and we found out that Prosper never knew about, in a sense, he never knew about the what's that man name? Jimmy Dale situation with Billy. But at the same time, he did know because I think he said he heard rumblings in town, but but his thing was, why didn't you come to me? Um, I think I'm skipping ahead because Hollywood called him first. I went into the conversation. The conversation was good, but anyway, Hollywood calls Prosper while he's actually talking to Billy, and he's like, Billy answers the phone. And she's like, "Oh, it's Hollywood. It sounds important." He's like, "Yep, what's going on, Hollywood?" And Hollywood is calling to tell him about Ralph Angel, and Billy's like, "Okay, well, I'll just go ahead and make a run, and I'll be back." And Prosper, I went up, y'all. When I tell you, I went up, I went up. All right. Prosper was like, "No, I have something important going on at home too. You can tell me about that later." Done and over. My baby needs me. This is what she needed when she was younger, and also it's what she needs now because she needs to know that he cares about her. When I tell y'all, it made my heart flutter. I actually got chills even when I just said it a while ago. I'm like, thank God, Prosper, do right. Anyway, I loved it. So Charlie is she lets Ralph Angel know because her and Darla talk. She lets Ralph Angel know like you need to talk to the family because something not right and we don't know what's going on, but we need to know what's happening. So he's talking to the family. He basically talks about how he wants justice versus financial help from the family, and he saw his actions of stealing from Sam as standing his ground because Sam poisoned his crops. And I was like, you are so stupid. Standing your ground, just like they all said. They were saying, like, really, fool? How you know he poisoned your crops? I don't know. I just got a feeling. A feeling don't help, okay? A feeling go get you locked up. So, Vash, she said, it's not about standing your ground. It's about ego and pride. And he goes into this whole dialogue of how you the one who called me a little boy for seeing the blue and doing this, and I ain't making adult decisions, so why is it a problem? Uh, you're putting your family at risk. You're putting yourself at risk to be out of your child's life. That's why it's a problem. Charlie lets us know that Theo is no longer in jail. He made a call to Sam, got out. Now we know. Set up, brother. They set him up so that he would have to give up the land. So anyway, we're not even there yet. I just went on ahead. I'm sorry. Let me get back on track because let me get back on track. We flip back over to Billy and Prosper. So Billy tells Prosper the story of the assault by Jimmy Dale and how she told her mom, and her mom said that it was her fault because of how she dressed. Again, I think I said this a couple of times, so I'm not gonna harp on it. I get tired of women in the. I don't even know if I want to say it's the South. That's what I almost said, women in the South. And it's not all women. I'm tired of those women who believe that a woman's experience is based off is based off how she presents herself. I don't care if that girl was walking around nude. That gives no man, woman, child, or person the right to feel that they could do whatever they want to her. She was talking about how Jimmy Dale made her feel kind of like seen and heard and things like that because he was encouraging her and things of that nature. And then he decided to take it further and she shut that down and he didn't like that. And she said she was lucky her daddy taught her how to throw a knife. Then she said right hook, left hook, a hook. So she fought him off. But the fact that your own mother would say that to you is messed up. And then he's like, well, why didn't you tell me? Your mom came from a different time. Why didn't you tell me? If my mother is the one that makes me feel heard, and I tell her and she says it's my fault, why would I go to my father who's barely kind of around? Y'all, I'm just not saying the lines. I had a mask on. I'm in the office. Um, but anyway, sorry. Um, but she basically let him know that he never checked in. He wasn't really available to me. So why would I tell you that? So Violet goes see Sam because she feel like she got this big hold on Sam. Violet always thinks she got something. But Sam has Ralph Angel on camera, And he was smart. He said, yeah, Ralph Angel was smart for making sure the camera go off, but I had a backup system. And I had him in the position so it would catch him and not Theo. Hollywood threatened Sam with the pesticide. Sam said, and how you know I did it? How you know? Because y'all ain't got no cameras out there. Exactly. Ralph Angel, you should have had cameras watching your phone. Anyway, but he basically lets them know that if you want all this to go away, let me have the farm. As we know, Sam has been after that farm since season 1. He wants that land. The only way he could get that land is if they give it to him. Because I think he tried to buy it, they wouldn't sell it. And so Ralph Angel basically just flushed it down the toilet, every bit of it, down the drain. Why? Because of his pride, his ego. His woman offered to help. She had the financial means. He turned it down because of his ego and his pride. Fellas, I understand that there's this saying of a man's supposed to protect, provide. I think it's like pray, protect, and provide. Sometimes the way to protect your family is to allow your family to help you so you don't put yourself in trouble or in harm's way. You can't protect them behind bars, brother. You should have let her help when she offered it in the beginning. Anyway, Michael does his presentation and he's talking about modern day slavery, with voter suppression, with, kind of like, redlining. Basically, I know they don't call it redlining anymore because black people can live in certain neighborhoods now, things of that nature, but they still hike up the prices to make it do it that way. Or talking about how, it is supposed to get housing loans, how it's more difficult, and stuff of that nature, all of those good things. Teacher Bay, she pushes him intellectually by playing devil's advocate. I love it. That's some of the best form of teaching right there. Whenever it's like, you have a valid point, but let me push you a little harder and see how you're going to convey what is actually happening here. Because how can you say that's I'm not voter suppression, sorry. How can you say that is a modern day slavery versus just a flawed system? Sell it to me. Micah did a really good job. So, she want to have sex. Oh, we should celebrate. You did so good. Michael's like, you told me I need to grow, right? I'm good on that. Of course he's good on it. Because he got a boyfriend now. Let me stop. But he turns her down and all that. So, Ralph Angel, we flip back over. Ralph Angel don't want to give up the land. And basically everyone is like, you have no choice, you're on camera. Theo is off. They dropped all his charges. You're going to take the brunt of everything. And with your record, you're going to be in jail. You're going to miss your child growing up. Every bit of it. Like, let it go. And, excuse me, y'all. Hold up. Okay, y'all. Apologies. I had to kick out real quick. Anyway, but back to what I was saying. Hollywood tore into Ralph Angel, but as he should. You did that. You're the reason that you're in this predicament. Don't sit here and try to put it on, anything else. You did this to yourself. Point blank into the period. It is what it is. We see, and basically how Hollywood was letting him know, like, you ruined your father's legacy. All because you didn't want help. Now the sisters, I think they shouldn't have signed up well. Oof. I guess in part it's good they signed their portions over to him, because just think about it, he would have robbed Sam Landry while they all still owned it. They would all have to say, oh yeah, oof. Anyway, Ralph Angel. Okay. Ralph calls Blue, but Blue don't answer, so he leave a voicemail. So Darla comes and talks to him about his behaviors and basically what he did to her and how he made her feel and her experience. And that's the one thing I hope. I know Ralph Angel was like, I understand. I understand. Dude, do you really understand what you did to your family here? You did that. Maybe this will be his wake up call. Charlotte goes to see Nova. She finds out about the police breaking in because Nova tells her, lets her see it. And, they're talking about basically how it seems like when they make steps towards progress, they get knocked back. It's always a forceful pushback. People basically don't want to see black people ex- excel. I kind of, in this day and age, it's so sad, but I even look at how we do it to ourselves because it was funny. I was watching The View. I'm sorry, y'all, and Condoleezza Rice was on there. And she was talking about we shouldn't try to make white children feel bad about stuff they didn't do when it comes to teaching um, factual history. And I'm just like, it's not making them feel bad. It's basically letting them know what happened. We got to know that slavery existed. Y'all, well, first and foremost, y'all want to brush over it like slavery wasn't nothing. Oh, it happened. It's done. Keep it moving. Um, okay, thank you, but we still experience the same stuff today. So maybe y'all need to teach these little white kids something so they can learn something else. And the black ones, so they won't turn out like Condoleezza Rice. But whatever. Anyway, she's an icon for other things, but she aggravates me. Whatever. Let me keep moving. Let me just keep moving. Anyway, Billy and Prosper are talking, and he wants her around more. And she's saying that she basically, the thing about it, I didn't think her children were grown. He said that her kids are grown. So that I guess Billy must be in her 40s. Her and Nova are the same age. I think they're in their 40s. But still, people in their 40s and 50s have teenage kids and stuff. I didn't think her kids would be grown, but her kids are grown. But I'm like, she got a whole husband up there. Like Prosper, I understand you trying to be daddy of the year. If you want to see her more, why don't you go up to Chicago? You don't have responsibilities in Louisiana. I understand it's your home is there and everything like that. You can come visit Louisiana, or you could go visit her more. Go up there. That's where he's selfish, but whatever. Violet meets with Celine, and they talk about Celine's struggle. I think I mentioned this before in an old video how convoluted emotions, conflicted feelings. How basically she pushed up on Hollywood only because, and I'm gonna tell you why, she wanted a piece of what Gabriel was getting. She just wanted to feel good too, like her son was feeling. Um, my lights went off in my office, y'all. I almost feel like the lights off made me look better. Y'all let me know in the comment. Um, Vi talks to her about living Jim and Dale and what that experience was like for her and things like that. And I think Celine is either getting therapy or she's about to go to therapy. It was one or the other. I can't remember. But anyway, we didn't see Charlie put her bid in for Congress. Cool. And then Sam comes and there's this tense moment with him and Ralph Angel. And Ralph Angel basically is like, just bring the papers. Look, don't be pissed off that you did this to yourself. And we see, that Charlie is, her lawyers are at least good enough to make it look like, there was a clerical error so that Ralph Angel won't be kind of looked at as stealing, and more so like, oh, he was hired to move stuff, something went wrong in the system, he's not in trouble, his record stays clean. So, Ralph Angel should be grateful. And then, we see him take one last look out at the farm. Your mother's going to have to get moved because of you. You lost the farm because of you. Everything that bad is happening right now for Ralph Angel is because of him. So I hope he learns from this. But anyway, you guys, that was Queen Sugar. I hope y'all like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell and share. I hope you like the hair. So outside of that, I will be catching up with you cool cats and kittens later. And yeah, hopefully soon. Y'all, when I come back in my office next month, I'm gonna have this wall painted. I'm trying to get it all together. It's gonna be real beautiful. Y'all gonna see it. But thank you. I look forward to seeing you guys again. Bye bye.